Winter woodlands can be dark, damp and dreary places at night, but out with Dan from Camp Life Bushcraft for an overnight session, we plan to challenge that with a fire, 2 bungalows, good food and an evening of chat. First off, we have a trek to make and a quick lunch stop to enjoy. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video.
The hill, the area around the it's allowed. We have gained some height here and the mist is swirling around, wafting across the fields and lapping up against the tree copse at the side. We don't have much time for a lunch stop as the light will fade in a couple of hours. I have a rice meal to enjoy and my old Trangia set is quick to deploy. The spicy Mexican rice snack is hot and steamy and it goes down well on this cold winter's day. The last part of the trek takes us deep into a woodland selected for our overnight camp.
That area is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
As the light fades, Dan and I set up our bungalows face to face with a few meters gap. We don't need planning approval to build these bungalows as they're considered temporary erections, and by the time we leave tomorrow morning there won't be a single trace of them having been there.
With tall poles to hold up the front flaps, we formed an almost joining canopy with just enough of a gap to let the smoke escape from the fire. Rain is forecast for later on. I strung up some Christmas lights too, dangling down the side poles. A beer each is used to toast another reunion. We've quite a collection of beers and wine. I didn't forget the tin of custard, and we have 2 small Christmas puddings for dessert. Dan is on fire building duties, but I have had a go at preparing some jute twine ready to help get the fire going. I've been busy collecting wood for the fire, selecting dead standing wood first, which is drier, but also dragging some fallen pieces for putting on the fire once it's going well. There we are. Dan has offered to make us both a curry, and with the fire having settled down, he gets on with food preparation. He's even making some onion bhajis for us, good and fresh on the fire. I was in charge of the rice, no pressure, as even I can't mess this up.
Maybe some flame. Go in.
Dessert this evening is Christmas pudding and custard. It has to be, as it's just a few days before Christmas. Dan is great company and we spend the evening catching up with news and sharing stories. The rain mostly kept off, but the fire was very much appreciated as the temperature dropped.
Merry Christmas.
I bought a nature hike backwards bungalow especially for this trip. I highly recommend looking at outdoor gear essentials as Cole is right on it with providing a personal service and is always happy to help. My dwelling is very spacious inside, but the trekking pole and basic guy line arrangement would mean it's not really suitable for more than a woodland or base camp situation. I wouldn't use it on a hilltop camp spot, although on a wind-free night I guess it would do just fine. It's a single skin tent with a large awning come front cover which zips up fully to close it up for the night. We decided to leave the flaps up on the poles for the night and that worked really well. At the back, the pull-out line adds a little extra space inside and also makes sure that any rain runs off fully. The additional mesh section is full size and at night this will keep all the bugs and flies out. The built-in bathtub ground sheet keeps all the woodland bits out and all the loose possessions in the tent safe from being lost in the night. The lower skirt flap at the back can be pegged out. Underneath is a mesh panel to add ventilation. Dan's idea was to use 2 bungee cords to hold up the awnings to the side poles. That was a great plan and worked really well. Maybe less good in any kind of wind, of course. I'm responsible this morning for making breakfast, so a quick setup of my trangia again is easy for coffee, some bacon, eggs and rolls. Right at the end of this video here, I've links to other videos on the Linleys channel. Do take a look at one of those as well if you have time. It would be great if you gave the video a thumbs up as well. It all helps to keep my channel ticking along. Thank you. And after a rather lazy start to today, a pack up and check around, we leave the woodland as if nothing had disturbed it overnight. Not a sign, nothing, leaving no trace, of course. Thanks Dan for another most enjoyable evening out in the woods. We have plans for more, but they'll have to wait for another time. Thanks for watching and bye for now.